Body Fluids and Circulation, Session 8. In this module, we are going to learn about structure of heart, blood vessels, and heart sounds. During blood circulation, the heart pumps blood to a set of blood vessels called as arteries, while the blood from tissues reaches the heart through another set of blood vessels called as the veins. Arteries are large blood vessels that carry oxygenated blood from the heart and branch out to form small arterioles that end in capillaries to reach the tissues. These capillaries collect deoxygenated blood from tissues and convert to form venules, which finally converge to form large blood vessels, the veins. However, there are two exceptions in which the artery and vein performs different functions. The pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood from heart to the lungs, while the pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood from lungs to the heart. Now let us learn about the structure of heart. The heart is about the size of a fist and lies in the thoracic cavity between the lungs, slightly tilted towards the left lung. It is protected by a double-walled membranous sac called pericardium, which encloses the pericardial fluid. It is four-chambered with upper small two atria and lower large ventricles. A thin muscular wall called intra-atrial septum separates the two atria, and a thick intraventricular septum separates the two ventricles. Besides, a thick fibrous tissue called the atrioventricular septum separates the atria from the respective ventricles. However, there are openings between the chambers of the heart which are guarded by three types of valves that allow the flow of blood in a single direction. The tricuspid valve is made up of three muscular cusps or flaps which guards the opening to the right atrial ventricular septum. The bicuspid or mitral valve has two muscular cusps or flaps which guards the opening to the left atrioventricular septum. The semilunar valves guards the opening between right ventricle and pulmonary artery and between left ventricle and aorta. When these valves close to produce a lub-dub sound, which is heard during the heartbeat. When the cuspid valves, bicuspid and tricuspid valves close, it produces the first sound lub. When the semilunar valves close, it produces the second sound dub. Specific regions in the heart consist of specialized cardiac muscles called nodal tissues. The first nodal tissue, the sinoatrial node or SAN, is present in the top right corner in the right atrium. On the other hand, the second nodal tissue, the atrioventricular node or AV node, is present in the bottom left corner of the right atrium near the atrioventricular septum. Another group of nodal tissue starts as the atrioventricular bundle or AV bundle from the atrioventricular node and passes the atrioventricular septum and then through the intraventricular septum. These finally branches into the right and left bundles in the ventricles and form minute Purkinje fibers over the ventricles. All these fibers together forms the bundle of His. The sinoatrial node can automatically generate 70 to 75 action potentials or electrical impulses per minute. This action potential is transmitted to every other part of the heart. The AV node and bundle of His to bring about the rhythmic contraction of the heart. This is why the average heart beats 72 times per minute. Hence, the SAN or sinoatrial node is called the pacemaker of the heart. In some cases, an artificial pacemaker is introduced in a person. An artificial pacemaker is introduced in a person having heart problems related to the SAN, which generates action potential or electrical potential in place of the natural pacemaker, the SAN. Dear children, in this module, we learnt that the nodal tissues in the heart helps in the transmission of action potential to different parts of the heart, which is essential for the blood circulation. Thank you.